It's a me, a Mario.
Greetings, folks. Gothic Gaming Geek here. Now, I'm not always one to jump on a topic,
Ha ha!
but hey, Mario movie trailer dropped earlier and I'm in a pretty good mood, so why not talk about it? Now, this is a movie that was said to be in development for a while, but nothing came of it, so I kinda wondered if it was even gonna be a thing at all, but then suddenly during a Nintendo Direct, Miyamoto's like, hey, we're working on a Mario movie, here's the cast, where they proceeded to drop some very interesting casting choices, like Chris Pratt as Mario. That was the one that baffled pretty much everybody, including me, and also, when I saw Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, I'm like, what the hell? Just kind of wondering how that was going to work. I mean, nothing against the guy, he's fucking hilarious, but like, him as Toad, I'm just like, how's that going to work? But he sure surprised me, but we'll get into that. Anyway, so a little while went by and the movie ended up being delayed. Originally, it was supposed to come out winter of this year, but now it's coming out spring of 2023, like April, I believe, so. Which, hey, whatever you need to do to, make the movie better. Even in spite of all that, though, people were a little bit skeptical. I always had faith. I mean, like, when I heard Miyamoto was on board, I'm like, we're good. I mean, who cares if it's Illumination? I mean, they do have somewhat of a mixed track record. I've actually liked a lot of what I've seen by them, but, you know what they say, opinions, assholes, everybody has one, everybody is one. All dumb jokes aside, though, I never doubted for a second that we were actually gonna be getting a good Mario movie this time. Of course, we won't know until the movie actually comes out, but considering Mario is Miyamoto's baby, like, I'm pretty sure he would sooner cancel the movie than let Illumination fuck it up. Like, it's all good, baby. We're getting a good one this time, okay? Or at least it's gonna be like 10 times better than the first Mario movie, which, isn't saying much, as much as I and other people enjoyed that movie. There's no denying it was a little rough around the edges, but I think this one will be fine. But let's actually talk about the trailer. Now, right off the bat, you can tell that the animation in this movie is actually really fucking good. Like, wow. Holy fucking ballsack. Now, I've never really minded Illumination's animation, but they're bringing their fucking A game for this one. Like, fucking hell. Like, it just looks really good. Bowser's design looks really fucking good. Mario's design looks pretty good. And yeah, just fucking loving the animation, loving the designs. Jack Black as Bowser. Holy fuck. He could have just as easily just been Jack Black as Bowser, and that would have been good enough, but he's actually fucking trying here. Like, he actually gave Bowser a surprisingly good voice. Like, he's changed his voice up a bit. It's dope.
Do you yield? I do not.
That sounds really fucking good, dude. And Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. Okay, any skepticism I had there was squashed.
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
God damn! Like, he doesn't exactly sound like Toad, but the voice is good. Like, really good. So, wow. Loving that. And then we get to Chris Pratt as Mario. This is where things get a little iffy.
What is this place?
The very first line of dialogue you hear, he just straight up sounds like Chris Pratt. Like, just straight up Chris Pratt. And then we get to his second line of dialogue.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
You know what? I'm fine with this. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. Like, it's basically what I expected. Like, this could have went one of two ways. Either it would have just straight up been Chris Pratt and he wouldn't have had an accent at all, or it was just gonna be Chris Pratt with a Brooklyn accent, which seems like that's the deal. That seems like that's what we're getting, and I get what he's going for. Like, a lot of multimedia Mario, you may have noticed if you've ever seen, like, the Super Show or the original movie, or, God forbid, played, you know, Mario's Hotel Mario? I think that's what that was called. That fucking CDI game. But, you know, it's always like, Luigi, look!
Luigi, look!
You know, he's got that fucking thing going on. And I think that's what Chris Pratt's going for, just with a little less gruff. And since it's clearly, you know, Mario and Luigi's first adventure, it's their first time in the Mushroom Kingdom, safe to say they're a little bit younger, so, you know, of course they're gonna sound younger, so I get it. I get what's going on here. I get what's happening. I get what he's doing. Could we have had a better casting choice for Mario? Absolutely. There's about 1,050,000 other fucking people who would have been so much better for Mario, but for what it is, it's fine. I don't, you know, it's like Chris Pratt was just a weird casting choice, but you know what? He's trying. He's fucking trying, and you know what? Maybe even succeeding a little bit. I'm sure as we see more trailers and we get used to it and we hear his voice a little bit more, maybe we'll all start to warm up to it a little more, but for the time being, like, it's iffy. Jack Black sounds really good, Keegan sounds really good, yeah, like, it's good shit all around for the most part. But people have been pretty harsh on Chris Pratt from the beginning, so yeah. But it's okay. Did you know he's gonna be Garfield too? Really are just putting this motherfucker in everything, aren't they? Anyway, I think that's about all I need to say. I think I've pretty much gotten my thoughts across, so I guess that's it. This is the Gothic Gaming Geek, wondering just how this movie is going to turn out. And yeah. Have a day. Peace.